Two funny mama podcast. The two F-U-N-N-Y-M-A-M-A-S.
Hey, hello, everyone, and welcome to Two Funny Mamas podcast. I'm with my girl. I'm Kym Whitley, and tell them who you are.
I am Sherri Shepherd, also known as the sidekick today.
Oh, here we go. Boy, you take the people's comments to heart, and I don't like that. But let's not start there. I want to say hello to everyone. Wait a minute, my Botox got one eyebrow up and one down. This ain't gonna be good today. What? Why is that eyebrow up? Oh Lord Jesus,
it is.
Was Botox.
Oh my gosh, you have one eyebrow up like Cruella DeVille and the other one just normal.
Girl!
I was going to be the sidekick and not say anything, but I got to tell you, this is not good. This is not a good start to this podcast. I didn't spit on myself. You have literally...
Wait a minute. I couldn't get back.
Wait, relax your face.
Okay,
get your resting bitch face. Okay, get your resting You hear what I say? Get your resting bitch face.
It's still up.
Oh my gosh. Get your eyebrow. Why is one lifted up? And don't get me wrong. Both eyebrows are cute, but they don't have a symmetry. So one is like lifted up in more of a curve, and it's really pretty. But then the other one's pretty too. Maybe the Botox has to relax, Kym, you think?
Nope.
Oh my goodness, don't do that. Don't do that, because that really shows.
Look how it's going up there. Look at it. It looks like it got a bubble in it. What did I do? See, I went to a new doctor to get the little Botox, and I was like, oh, just since I'm here, because I haven't been going to get Botox, I was like, well, since I'm here, let me get a little, little clickety click. And
how many times do I got to tell you stop using Groupon? I say to you, if I don't say it once, I say it twice. Stop using these Groupon. Get these doctors. This is why I don't get Botox, because it scares me, just for this very reason. Because when you get Botox, it freezes up your face. Now one of your eyebrows is frozen. Like, what? That's what it looks like. What? Just one eyebrow.
And I can't. It takes 7 days to really freeze. So I hope it doesn't get worse.
It's not. You know what? It's gonna settle in, Kym. The botulism always does. That sound weird. That's what Botox is. You're injecting botulism into your skin. Why do you do that? You don't even need it. Okay, don't use tape. Kym, don't use tape on your eyebrow. Stop that, Kym. She's using the office tape from the tape dispenser, and she's taping up one of her eyebrows. So that also has the, what did you say, look? Okay, that looks like you've been in a boxing match and somebody hit you on the side of the eye.
See how now they're both the same height.
Yeah, but now it looks like half your skin is like melting off your face. Here's the thing, Kym. You look beautiful right now. Take the hair out of your face, because your eyes are the window to your soul, and I can't see your soul.
There it is.
Okay, so listeners, I have to give it to Kym. She's become MacGyver. She has taken a part of her hair, put it over the tape so that you only see a corner of her eye. So you can't even see the tape. It actually is very sexy if you don't take that damn tape off your eye. And her dimples are like, okay, now you look like somebody they just did a weird surgery. Pull the tape off, and I'm glad it hurts, so you won't do it again. Here, you look absolutely stunningly beautiful, Kym.
Yeah, but you could have mentioned before we started the podcast, when we were talking, you or Chris didn't say nothing about, hey, one of your eyebrows is higher than the other eyebrow. Are you questioning something? Y'all didn't say nothing.
You know why, Kym? Because before we started the podcast, when we were sitting here trying to get the technical aspects worked out, you disappeared multiple times. We never had time to focus on your eyebrow, Chris and I, because every time we started talking, you just got up and walked away from the camera.
I'll be honest.
Chris, I just want to say this.
Yeah.
Have you, and you and Nate, who is our amazing sound man, both at Mid-Coast Media, who helps us with our podcast, have you guys worked with two of the most unprofessional, or one and a half of the most unprofessional people ever?
I'll tell you what. So first of all, in the pre-show, I just thought I was just being really interesting. and Kym was intrigued the whole time. That's what I thought was happening.
Because her eyebrow was up.
I was like, I'm really, I'm like patting myself on the back. I'm like, I'm really making her think this morning. I'm.
And now you realize you're not intriguing at all. You're quite boring. See.
That's it.
Botox.
I'm
but
trying
seriously,
to think.
have you worked with 1.5 of the most unprofessional people ever? Because you do a lot of podcasts with people.
Yeah, I've interviewed a million people and have dealt with a lot of comics, and like, somebody might be late, this, that, the other. But long story short, you two are the good kind of unprofessional. It's when you look forward to it. It's a party. It's not you're like, oh, these fuckers. No, it's time to party. We love it.
You gotta understand, everybody. Y'all gotta understand. It's a nice, beautiful Sunday morning, and we're supposed. Oh, I was supposed to let you lead. So many things come up. We start on Sunday mornings, and we always set the time at 10 a.m. to start. But we really don't start going, hey, welcome to Two Funny Mamas until 10:55, because it's just we never are on time. Kym wants to work out all her technical issues at 10:45. She gets up, and literally, when I say to you, I really had to write this down and talk about. Literally, we will be testing the microphones, and Kym will do this. She just disappears. She literally
left the screen.
She leaves the screen, and then if she freezes, she decides she wants to use a different camera, so she's got to get on a completely different program, and it never works. But then she'll freeze because we're trying a new program now. She's got Nate trying to figure out this new program at 10:57. So then we freeze, and in the time that we freeze, Kym. The computer will unfreeze, and this will be Kym. Yeah. Anyway, so So what we gonna do? Okay. Well, I'm supposed to do this podcast with Sherri. I'm doing a podcast with Sherri.
Who is that?
Yeah, it's Stacy. It's Stacy. I'm talking to Stacy. Yeah. Anyway, Stacy.
Oh, you're on the phone.
Yeah, Sherri don't know what she's doing, so I'm trying to help her with this podcast. Oh, are we unfrozen? Okay, here I am. Then the phone will ring again. Kym won't put the phone on vibrate for the hour that we're doing the podcast. The phone will ring in the middle of the tech, and she'll go, yeah. So you talking about the Village People? Okay. You want me to do a remake of the Village? Okay. Yeah, we can do that. Well, what time? Let me check my calendar. Yeah. Hold on, I got another call. Okay. Yeah, hold on.
Sherri.
Can we try this new program right now? Just Sherri, no, you shut up. Shut up, Sherri. And I'll say, Kym, why don't you do this? And Kym literally leans back in her seat, folds her arm, and goes, I'm not doing nothing. I'm not doing nothing. Then she starts chewing on a Weight Watchers bar. And I say
yeah, you're right.
And I think to myself, Chris and Nate have been in their chairs since 9:30 a.m. waiting for us. I'm not going to absolve myself.
This is all about intent. So Nate's an audio engineer. He tours. He works with pros, guitar players, everything, whatever. Listen to this. But I think, Nate, what's your opinion on this?
So imagine dealing with all that, but for a totally untalented piece of crap.
That's the difference.
That's the difference.
Way to be blunt and succinct, Nate. No, because it is, too. And Sherri, quick question. So it seems like Kym is always available, right? Like she answers the phone like bam, bam, right in the middle of the podcast.
Yeah.
As compared to, what's the average time for text response in our group text about the show? 6 hours, 2 days.
Kym never responds to us on text.
I'll get a love emoji and then 6 days later to something I said.
Because Kym is talking to 5 other people, her agent, her manager, and tutoring Joshua. So Kym is actually not a great text person, because for you, the followers and the listeners, we have a Two Funny Mamas text chain with Chris, because Chris is always trying to figure out how we can make this podcast better. So he'll text us different ideas, and it literally will be 6 to 8 hours, and Kym will go, ha! That's all.
Like, you didn't answer the question.
Or she'll send a heart emoji. Chris will go, we got this, I got a brand that's interested in sponsoring you guys, and maybe we could take Two Funny Mamas on the road, and I have about 30 camera people who are ready and willing, and Kym will go, ha ha! And that's how we get from Kym. But Chris doesn't believe me when I say, Chris, let's just you and I talk. He wants to include Kym on
Thank
everything.
you, Chris.
Then, so I just sit back and go, okay, Chris,
Anytime,
you're gonna
Chris.
learn. You done fell in love with the spider, the Black
The
Widow, and she
spider.
gonna eat you up. But you'll learn, Chris, when you get ate up and you walking on with one leg crawling,
Oh boy.
one leg missing, and an arms all maimed up and mangled. You gonna
Oh
learn.
my
You
God.
gonna learn.
All right, everyone. Feel like that was the cold open. Welcome to Two Funny Mamas. Here we go. That's a nice cold opening right there. Well, I
There
want
we
to
go.
ask, I want to talk about what's going on out here. The fires. Everyone, the fires. This is the biggest fire. They say that every year, right? These are the biggest
They
fires
do.
ever. Well, I mean,
It's horrible.
they're horrible. Have you been watching the news or seeing?
I actually have not. I don't watch TV. I don't
Right.
know how you have time to watch TV, but I have to walk my dogs, and I'm out all day because I got to be out of this house in a month. My throat is hurting so badly, Kym, this entire weekend. I just don't feel good. I
Oh,
don't feel good. It feels like a layer of smoke is on my throat. It hurts. I actually went and took. I was like, well, I have to take a COVID test anyway for Dish Nation, but I asked them. I said, I don't know if this is smoke inhalation or I got COVID because I'm coughing nonstop. How are you doing?
my throat is a little sore. I don't walk anywhere, so therefore I'm okay. I'm a little better than you. I don't walk no dogs, hamsters, children. I don't even walk myself. That's the problem. But
But just
I,
going outside
yeah, just going outside. I was
in your
outside riding
backyard.
around. Nope, don't go outside in the backyard much because the ash is on everything.
Is your
Um,
car full of ashes? Because mine is. And I have a white car. You
yeah,
have a black
well,
car.
I
Mine
put
is.
the one car in the garage because of that. I was like, oh no, I can't deal with this. But it is bad. They said the fires, I think it's two of the fires are so large that they are afraid they're about to connect. And once they
Oh, wow.
connect, that will be the largest fire. Um, I feel bad for the wildlife. I feel bad for our planet. And one of the fires
Absolutely.
was started by a gender reveal party.
I'm
Who
so
goes in
sick
the
of these
woods?
gender Can I tell you? I'm so upset. Why on earth? I know that I heard that. And they had pyrotechnics, this gender reveal
Yes,
party. Why would you go out in the middle of a field where it's been hot as heck out here in LA? We have
yeah,
these fires every single year, and we have
yeah.
a huge one like every other year, which is really bad. So you're gonna take a whole party of people with pyrotechnics in the middle of a field where it's dry brush and think something good's gonna come of it. Do you get in trouble for that when like if you start a fire and destroy wildlife in people's homes? Do they get you for that? Like, is
I
that
think you do get
punishable?
in trouble. Yes, I think there is a punishment. If not, they need to make one, but I think it is. Just like
Now you're about to
people
have a baby and you in trouble. That's
and you're in trouble.
ridiculous.
No, all of that is ridiculous. I think fakely accusing a man of rape it should be punishable. I think calling the police on a black person because they're living their life should be punishable. And absolutely, if you start a fire of any type anywhere, accidentally or not, that should be punishable by law if you're doing something stupid.
Okay, well, I've started a fire accidentally. I don't think I should go to jail. You compare me to
Not
somebody
jail,
that
but you
raped
should pay
somebody.
a fine. You
Right.
should do
Okay, I
something.
got you.
Absolutely.
Do you want to know
Next
the
time you
potential punishment?
Yes.
Yes.
Let's see. They started at 10:20. This is from kesq.com. I apologize. I thought I had it. I believe there's $1 million fine.
Ooh.
Potentially. Like if they
Oh
decide
yeah,
to
because
push.
it costs a lot to fight these fires.
Yeah,
All
you
the
got
water,
firemen.
firefighters, yeah.
And also,
Ooh,
you're
the
talking
fire.
about the loss of life. You're talking about the loss of the plant life. We need the plants, and the loss of the animals. If you're destroying animals, it's all in our ecosystem. It's
And
all
20 people.
cylindrical.
20 people have died.
So it was
This
a
is
smoke generating pyrotechnic device that caused it. That's so stupid. Okay. Looks like. Sorry, this is a little bit messed up.
You don't have to
Chris.
apologize. Kym never
Here
No,
we
no,
go.
does.
no. He needs to apologize. He sat there and talked about how raggedy I was before the podcast.
What?
He should have had this together. He ain't doing nothing but sitting there. We doing all the talking. Chris, you could have looked that up before you opened up your mouth. You see how Nate sit there, be quiet until he's needed? That's what your ass needs to do. You sit there and get your information and then you butt in. Oh, I've been doing this so long. Obviously not. Did you
Chris,
find it yet, Chris?
I can't say anything because she's leading
She got
today.
me,
If I was
yeah.
leading, that would not have happened. But
See,
my
they
name
get
is
you with the
Bennett, and I'm
clickbait.
not in it.
They get you with the clickbait, and then they don't really say much. They just talk about it, and
Okay,
we'll
yeah, you
revisit
messed
later.
up, Chris.
Yeah.
You
Oh,
screwed
the
up big
click.
time.
Yeah, you messed up. He's supposed to be
You
our
messed-
researcher, people who are tuning in for the first
Yeah,
time.
we're gonna have to have a
on.
talk with Chris. He might get fired
come
from
on.
it. You might get a research job to Nate.
Oh man,
Okay.
where's Andre?
Andre, you better be glad Andre's visiting his mother and father.
Yep.
Because
we would
Chris,
have
you messed up on that one. You got the ire and the wrath of Kym Whitley.
And the comment
That's not a
section
good
now,
thing.
I'm sure.
But I'm not leading, so that's on you. You just you messed up. I can't
No,
even
it's fine.
take up
So,
for you.
okay. So the fires, we've moved on. God bless everyone. God bless us.
Yeah,
Hopefully
stay safe.
we'll get through this. I'm going to get an air purifier in the house. And
Some people said a humidifier as well, Kym. I don't know if I need to get something for Jeffrey and I, but if you go outside, it's like this layer, it's overcast. It really is. And it's because of the ash and the soot that is everywhere. It's overcast and it's like a ghost town because a lot of people aren't going out because
and not only that, because of the COVID. And then what I was driving down, and in Los Angeles, we are accustomed to seeing airplanes flying in, constantly landing. We're talking about 2, 3 at a time. You can see them in a row. It is so bad. I got close to the airport. I had to look. I said, is that an airplane? And when I tell you that airplane was coming in slow, it literally was coming in like, oh, Lord, please, Lord, let me just get through the smoke. So it's causing you can't see the planes. You can't even see the airplanes. So it's causing a lot of problems. But we'll get off the smoke and we'll move on to partner in crime. What we got next?
Do you want a redemption real quick? A precedent was set in Arizona. The guy set an $8 million fire. He ended up getting restitution and having to pay $220,000. There's also potential other fines, things like that. So it could be similar to that punishment.
Okay. I think there should be some kind of punishment.
But that's stressful. I have to say, yes, I think it was a very stupid move. But, I bet you there were young people and they weren't thinking. And I feel for you also because you're about to have a baby and stress because you may have a $200,000 or more fine and you're starting your life out having a baby with all of this. No winners in this.
I don't want to say that. That's like young people. Oh, I'm texting and driving. I'm drinking and driving. I should have thought it through. Well, there we go. Don't think, punishment.
Okay, wow, you're the quintessential auntie, aren't you? Wow.
Yeah, yep.
Just saying.
You've got to think. You got to think. Think about it. I know that's a song somewhere.
Think what you're trying to do to me. Hey, think. You better dun.
And that's what that song was about. You better think or I'm going to cut you. I was in the studio when that went down. I helped write it. I'm the one who came up and said, you better think. She did the rest.
You know what? I love this game we play. I don't have the energy. Sorry. We do this game, Kym and I, of who knew each other, who can top each other.
Now it's a game.
No, but we I'm tired. And so that's why I'm letting you lead. Ooh, that sounded terrible. This is why you're leading. Because my energy is a little. Yes, you are leading.
You don't have any low energy. You don't have any.
Yes, I do. I went to bed about 2 hours ago. Huh?
Oh, okay. I said,
I went to bed 2 hours ago. I stayed up all night and all morning. And
watching what?
I had to make this video, a funny video on my Instagram, because by the time you guys hear and see this podcast, Patti Labelle and Gladys Knight will have already done their Verzuz Battle. And they're coming together. For people who don't know about Verzuz TV, it's on Instagram, and they do these epic battles of recording stars, and each one plays all of their hits, and they will sing along and they banter. They had one with Brandy and Monica. And if you want to see, you will have already seen Gladys Knight and Patti LaBelle. So I wanted to make a funny video, and I made it around 4:30 this morning because I didn't see anybody who made the announcement with any humor. But Kym, literally by the time I finished the video, I had no more jokes and funny left. I ended on such a fizzle note. If you want to see it, go to my Instagram page, Sherri Shepherd. I did a whole thing, and and when you're filming yourself, Kym, you have to use you're doing everything yourself. So I had to set the camera up, and I had to do all of these multiple shots. And I ran outside literally at 4 this morning, screaming, "Patti Labelle! It's Gladys Knight!" Like in the middle of the morning, it was dark.
Why would you do that with
Because
neighbors?
Because I'm a cameraman.
No one's paying you to do that. No, you didn't have to do that. You could have yelled in the house.
No, it looked better when I was running outside and then and I did it like 6 times. So I'm breathing in all the air.
And this is why the Karens be calling the police. Your ass.
I wanted to do it. This is the reason why I did it. I feel that sometimes people need to be lifted up with laughter. So everybody was making these videos, Wanda Sykes and Lonnie Love, they were all making these videos going, we can't wait, for Patti and Gladys. And I wanted to do something funny. It's just that you probably shouldn't do it at 4 and 5 in the morning because you're tired. So I had to keep jumping up out of bed, keep having Alexa make these announcements. The camera kept falling, which the camera being my iPhone. And it cracked a bunch of times, but I really wanted to get it out. And you guys go look at it and give me a little grace because I made it at 5 in the morning. So I'm tired, but I got it. I'm not leading today. That's on Kym. Don't put the camera on me, Chris.
Huh? No, I'm just trying to see. Chris knows what I'm doing.
And this is what.
And it better be funny. It better be funny.
I don't know what
you could have put some light on it. You're jumping out the bed.
Yes, I'm jumping out of the bed.
And look at it.
It's not on camera.
No, look at it. They can't see this, but we can play it. They can go to your. Look at your. You got on a full face of makeup. And your son is sleeping. You better get a lot of hits for this. You better get a lot of damn. At 4 o'clock in the morning, Sherri? What about your son? Are you showing your underarms? What is wrong with you? Patti gonna whoop your ass for doing this. And Verzuz needs to pay you. Look at him. Oh my God, you went outside.
It was dark.
Oh my God. Please let the police come. Look. I hope your dogs bite you.
And then I had to get back in the bed and pretend. Do you know how many times I had to do this?
Fully dressed. No.
Do you understand how long it took me?
For the people that are listening, let me tell you something. Comics do stuff for funny. I get it. But pick your time. 4 o'clock in the morning, your son is sleeping. The neighbors are sleeping. You have a full face of makeup on. You popped out the bed and you ran like a fool. Now, see, who was holding the camera? What was his name?
That's what I'm saying. I was my cameraman. I had to set it up on boxes. Sometimes the camera would fall on the ground. I had to pick it back up. It wasn't the right angle. It was me doing everything myself.
To people listening that I was showing that, but I was trying go to her Instagram. Absolute ignorance. Bro, I hope Verzuz paid you. I hope somebody pays you for being that dumb.
I just live for people to laugh because sometimes when I'm going through it, it helps me to make people laugh. It helps me. Did I put on deodorant?
Oh, see? Oh my God. Okay. No, if you have to stop and say, did I put on deodorant? You stink. I've been there before when you stop and nobody else in the room, the dogs ain't there, and you turned your head that way, and that's when you said, did I put on deodorant? Because the funk of you running at 4:00 in the morning and jumping back in the bed, you didn't stop and say, oh, let me take a shower. And you jumped up and you got up this morning, you had 2 hours sleep and you knew we had to do the podcast. That was you.
We had to do the what? We had to do the what? The podcast.
The podcast, yeah. Because you smell like probably garbage.
Can I show you my shirt? Look, my shirt is held together with 2 wig pins. Do you see these wig pins?
Oh my God, what is wrong? Make one move laughing, and let me tell you about that right breast. It's going to deflate.
Because
or the left one, I can't tell which one.
I'm not doing well today, Kym.
Wig pins in her shirt, and if you know what a wig pin is just a straight pin. Ain't no tip on it, ain't no closure, and they 3 inches long. She has that in her shirt to close up her shirt.
Because I couldn't find a safety pin. I'm not.
Be in the hospital today.
I am. That's why I'm not moving too much. That's why I want you to leave.
I apologize for taking that moment to show the people because I was irritated. And then, Chris, you went to a wide shot and showed all the bull S on the floor and my junk. You was like, they not going to see that, Kym. You ain't got to worry about them thinking you a hoarder.
We've reached a new point in our relationship, Kym. I kind of like it.
No, don't be showing the truth.
See, and even still, you're distracted. Like, even still.
When Chris went to the wide shot, you saw all the junk on the floor. And I was like, and I'm showing your Instagram, and in my head, I'm thinking, didn't I just tell this not to do and Nate got the controls. Nate should have pushed the button to crop it or not let him do it. I'm coming to St. Louis, and I'm going to slap the shit out of both of y'all.
Maybe that's what we're...
I failed you.
Oh, boy. See what you did? Now you got a lot of problems happening.
Can I tell you, I needed this podcast so bad right now in this moment. I needed Kym Whitley to make me laugh. I've laughed more gut-busting laughs this morning than I have, I think, all week since we did the last podcast.
Are you aware of how Oliver Stone had his actors ready for like Platoon?
No.
Like he made them sleep deprived. He made them feel like real soldiers. I think to get the best out of you, Kym, let's make sure Sherri's sleep deprived and a little wacky when she comes in. This is gold.
Because look, it's either that or I'm really extremely emotional. Because last time that I was crying on the podcast and my account, can I say this, Kym? My fearless leader. I got my accounts back from the Russians. Yes. It took almost 7 days.
Your Instagram.
I got my Instagram back. I got my Twitter. I got my AOL account back. And yes, I still am on AOL. If it's not broke, I'm not trying to fix it. You could tell how old we are because we are defensive about it. We are on AOL and we're not changing. Because look how many people go through all of these. Remember when they had Roadrunner? Everybody was on Roadrunner. Everybody was on Prodigy. Everybody was on me.com. You know what never changes? AOL. Everybody's on Yahoo. AOL.
Can I tell you something, bust your little bubble though? We are the only two on the planet paying for an email address. You know they're paying. They're taking our money every month. It's stupid.
They do.
Stupid. We some lazy. Oh, we lazy.
We's lazy heifers. But I got my accounts back. And make sure, Chris, we announce who our guest is going to be, speaking of lazy heifers. But I got my accounts back from the Russians. And can I tell you, it was a nightmare trying to get my accounts back, Kym. It just was so frustrating. Like I said, I told you, you're filing your nails. Okay, that means that's my cue to stop talking.
Oh, when I start filing my nails?
When you start, no, just anything that you do is my cue for me to stop talking. Go ahead.
I do be tripping, don't I? I do be tripping. That's a bad English.
God, did I put on deodorant? Okay, sorry.
I just stop.
Woo!
Tell people it's the dogs. You ran around the house in the middle of the night and you didn't wash, Sherri. I understand.
No, I'm using this natural deodorant called I'm not using deodorant. I'm not using antiperspirant. I've gotten this natural deodorant. I've gotten two. One is called Jasmine and one is called Native. And this is the non-cancerous kind of deodorant. But it's killing me
No,
because it's not working.
No. It's working. It is not for heifers that wake up at 4:00 in the morning. In the neighborhood, sleep in it, get back up, don't wash their ass, and keep going. No, you're supposed to apply the deodorant in the morning, and you work out, and then you wash under your arms again. It's good for natural. It's not good. It's not supposed to last 3 days.
No,
Yeah.
it just doesn't work. I don't do natural well, like those crystal rocks and
Yeah, the Crystal Rock
things.
doesn't work for me, but I got some natural ones, deodorants that I use also. And my
They
thing
don't
is,
work.
I got a girlfriend who loves a man's BO. So there's a man out there that's going to love a funky woman. You keep on going.
No, because if he loves me funky, I gotta love him funky, and I'm not having it.
No,
I'm not funky all the time, Kym. It's just today this deodorant was not set up for 12 hours.
it is not a 12-hour deodorant. No, it is not. Okay, so you got your accounts back.
And the only thing that I wanted to say was just as a cautionary tale to people. Chris wanted me to say it. They got me because, the Instagram security DM'd me and it looked like the real thing. I never fall for that where they ask for your password and security. But I was tired and they said they're going to shut my account down because of copyright infringement. And I thought it was because when you and I did that karaoke video at your house, because I had used all of the songs from, Alexa had all of those songs. So I thought, oh, shoot, they're going to shut my account down. And because of that, I didn't think to myself, why would Instagram security be sending me a DM in my general box? It was late at night. And once I clicked on, because it said, press the link to remove the copyright infringement. I pressed it. It said, we need the email account associated with the thing. Instagram does that to me all the time. I gave it. They said, we need the password. I gave it. They gave me the phone number. They said, we need your phone number. And my life blew up. Can I tell you, Instagram then sent me an account in my email and said, someone is signing into your account from Turkey. Then I started getting all of these email texts nonstop. We need your security. We need your security. We'll shut you down. And then it started coming in, I want to say Farsi, like the Middle Eastern language. And they started calling me from all these different phone numbers. That was very scary. And then they just changed my Twitter to Barry Slovakian. Twitter and Instagram, it was.
Sorry.
I know Barry and Slovakian.
That's got to be a character
crazy
on a TV show for you all in the future.
Doesn't
Barry
it?
Slovakian.
And Barry and Slovakian. And I don't care what they say. I say it was the Russians. But anyway, it's back. So I would just say as a cautionary thing, please be even extra vigilant because scammers are coming in strong trying to get you. And thank God, especially during the election. And thank goodness they didn't get in my bank accounts and all of that other stuff. So just really be extra vigilant when people are asking for passwords. And I don't even know what to tell you because the Instagram, they had the logo and everything, Kym.
Well, I think this is the thing. First of all, everyone, this is the thing. Be lazy like me. I don't operate on scare tactics. And maybe that's why a lot of things don't get done. I'm lazy. I'm not going to do it. And I don't operate on scare tactics. I remember the IRS was contacting me and kept contacting me. I was like, whatever.
Oh, gosh, Kym.
Right. I was. They came and knocked on my door. I said, oh, y'all real?
Oh, damn.
Yep, sure did. They walked around. They was taking notes of the cars and all this stuff. I was like, what the hell? But you take it to that. Guess what? You take it to that. You make phone calls. You damn right. You go because there's so many scams out here. And I want everyone to be very cautious. There are so many scams out here. Verify everything. If you can get a phone number, even the puppies, they selling puppies. There's puppy scams out here. I've been trying to get me a boxer puppy. And when I tell you, we have gone through so-called, probably 7 so-called breeders. And as soon as I say FaceTime, I want to FaceTime, you don't hear from them anymore. I'd like to see the puppies. Yep, scams. They are tearing people up, getting them to send them $500, Venmo, this and that. You don't see the puppies. So remember, everyone, stop. Don't
and
be
it's
so.
really,
in a hurry. Yep.
It's very difficult during this time of COVID because people are by themselves and they're lonely. And I think people are extra vulnerable being by themselves. And I really feel for older people because technology in of itself, this is hard. Because here's the thing, when Twitter and Instagram got in touch with me, they said you got to go through the two something authentic verification. What is it called, Chris?
Two-factor
verification.
Yeah.
Yeah, see right there, 9 words that are too long for me. And then they said, Chris and Kym, they said you have to have a different password for everything you do. Are you kidding me? Do you know how many accounts I have where I have, I got one password, and that's probably why it was very easy to hack everything because I have one password. And so they were like, and so somebody gave me a program where it gives you a password, Kym. But if I can't remember what that password is. If I'm somewhere, all these letters and numbers and asterisks, it's just a nightmare. So please be careful. I don't have a solution. I feel very much for, check on your parents and your aunties and uncles with their accounts to make sure stuff is, and I think reiterate to older people, when people call you and say, you got to do this right away, call me. Or like you said, don't operate in fear because that fear is going around.
People call you all the time and say stuff on the phone. Oh, your electric bill, the Social Security office, people phone calling, your Social Security is in trouble and da-da-da-da. I'm
compromise.
I'm not doing nothing. I ain't giving you nothing. You got to come to my door and ask for it. Let me explain something to you. You ain't getting nothing. That's my daddy. They call my daddy all the time. I pick up the phone at my daddy's house. He's like, nah, don't answer that. That's a scam. I was like, oh, it's your son on the phone.
Oh, gosh. Can I tell you that Oprah Winfrey called me one time and I thought she was a scammer. Literally, Kym, I picked up the phone. I said, hello. And she said, Sherri, hi, this is Oprah. I started laughing like this. I was like, this ain't no damn Oprah. Oprah who? And she laughed. She was like, you're so funny. Oprah Winfrey, Sherri. And I was just like, this ain't no damn Oprah Winfrey. I don't know why I got more ghetto, the more articulate Oprah got. And literally, I almost hung up on Oprah because I was like, first of all, Oprah, how you get my number? She laughed so hard.
Ain't that the truth?
And this is what she said. She said, Gail told me you were very funny. And Gail told me that you did an impression of me and that I had to hear it. And I was like, well, first of all, you didn't answer my question. How you get my number if this Oprah Winfrey? I don't know why I was so ghetto.
Ghetto. I did the same thing when the hospital called about Joshua. I thought it was one of y'all. Yeah, they were like, we got your baby. We got your baby ready. I was like, I didn't order no baby. You guys, we comics are like, stop playing. Right. I don't bring me a baby. You might bring me a puppy. Bring no baby over here. And then I got a baby. He's 9 years old. He's still here.
When is this prank gonna end? Is what I want to know.
Y'all funny. All right. This is funny.
I got it. I got the joke. He 9. You can take him.
Right.
We are terrible.
I killed
we are two terrible mamas.
Yeah, we're two terrible mamas. That's what we are.
There's the show title. Thank you, ladies.
Yes, there is two terrible. Okay, we got to move on, but everybody be careful with your stuff. I did have my account hacked too, my Instagram. That's how I was able to tell you who to call. I got mine back, but I got mine hacked. They just hacked it. I didn't give them nothing. What I did was, who knows? I probably thought it was Chris. All right, what else is happening, girl?
You send him the naked pictures. You say you ain't even got a hack Russian. I'm gonna send you these pictures right now.
Oh yeah.
Did you get them? Did you get them, hacker? Did you get these naked pictures?
Yeah.
I'm very Slovakian. When you gonna put them out? You gonna send them to Putin?
Back. Take account back.
I know. Please take account back.
Oh yeah.
You had a comment that I thought was really pretty cool. Usually I come to you with these crazy comments, but you had a really cool comment.
A lot of my friends listen to our podcast and talk about our podcast, but this particular friend who I'm very fond of, she's a producer, Jamie Baltzar. Jamie was a producer on Raising Whitley, but she's in the industry. Well, She's a fantastic writer. She's in New Orleans right now. She works for a nonprofit, but she's actually here visiting. But Jamie has been in the game for a while, and I mess up her name, but that New Orleans name, Jamie Baltzelaar. She texted me and said, I watched the last 2 episodes of Two Funny Mamas. Also watched the impromptu karaoke party at your house, funny as hell. You and Sherri have a hit. And then she goes, dash, for real. I am so glad to see you both being funny, yet substantive. I said, I was like, ooh, she think I'm smart. Okay. I noticed that.
Kym, but
Yeah, she said, I noticed that you are doing so very big, much better, not very big, being distracted on camera.
Okay, that's a
I
bunch
was
of
like,
bull,
see,
but okay.
that didn't come across well. She said, that didn't come across well. She said, it made it seem like you seem disinterested, which is why I wanted to talk to you guys a few weeks ago. Damn.
She want to talk to me too? Okay.
No. I threw that in there because I want to take the pressure off of me. It actually says, I wanted to talk to you a few weeks ago. Okay, you weren't supposed to catch that. She said, I like that. I like that she said, I like that when you lead sometimes. I like it when you lead sometimes. It works nicely for you and Sherri to share the responsibility. Love, and then she put in quotes, Chris, the white guy, as the side voice.
The white. I love the quotations. The white
guy as the sidekick voice. She said, keep going strong. You and Sherri are pure magic together. Congrats on the current and future success of Two Funny Mamas. I'm so happy for you both. Much love always. Jamie, look at that.
That's a really great comment. I'm glad she sees the chemistry. I completely disagree with her. You were doing well. You're doing good today. No, you're not. No, you're not.
I have not been distracted. I've been focused. I have practiced being focused. I took all the toys and things that I would mess with on my desk, except for I put this is here and it caught my eye.
You're filing your nails.
It caught my eye.
We've only done 2 podcasts where you've tried to be focused. And while I appreciated Kym.
That's a lie. I've been focused since the podcast number 3 or 4. I can't help it if my eyebrow was crooked. Botox and put my eyebrow on.
Did you say you've been focused since podcast 3 or 4? Is that what you said? Did you actually look at me with that one raised Botox eyebrow and say that to my face?
I did. Chris, have I not been focused? Chris.
Laser.
This is your time to talk.
Laser focused. Wonderful.
No, you know how she's laser focused? She leaves the camera and goes to look for a laser. You know how Pinocchio's nose would grow when he lied? Look at that eyebrow. It's even gotten stiffer and higher.
Sherri, was she on the phone a second ago? Whatever you were talking.
Yes, she was on the phone a second ago. I think multiple times she has answered the phone,
Chris,
today while we're talking.
I was mistaken.
I'm not leading, Chris. You better stop. Yeah. I can't save you today because I'm not leading. You're not under my reign of protection. Not today. So.
You didn't agree with that comment.
You know what you're doing? You're trying. That's what I will give you. Okay. So you're distracted now. Listeners, she's pulling her hair up in the air. She's pulling every braid she's got in the air and just sitting there. Now her hair is in her face. Kym is like a 3-year-old sometimes.
Okay,
you're trying. You know what? I gotta accept what I gotta accept. You are so distracted.
I'm gonna die.
You can't help yourself. Look at her. Now her tongue is out. You're leading the podcast, Kym. I want to remind you.
So, now that we've read a comment, Sherri, do you have any other comments that might be worthy of reading?
I think
this person sounds like they were smart, hilarious, and talented. Whoever wrote that really knows talent. I'll just say that.
Oh, absolutely.
Shout out to Jamie.
And thank you for that.
Thank you for the white guy
comment.
Thank you,
Jamie. I'm glad you see the chemistry. And one day we have dreams that somebody will see our podcast of note and say, we want to do a talk show with you and Kym, an HBO special, a Colgate special, and Botox commercial. We are hoping
Did you
I
say
had to
bubble
tease.
box?
I said Botox because I can't stop looking
You
at that
said
eyebrow
bubble.
that's
You said
stuck.
bubble. Chris, didn't she say bubble tox?
Yeah, what's going on with that?
Whatever. That stuck eyebrow up 7 feet high on your face. It's just distracting me. I can't. And look, I don't even care if people say I'm mean to you and I'm shading you because I am.
Yeah.
I am. It's so distracting. But here's the thing, and I'm gonna give you a compliment with
I
shade.
fixed it. Look at
You
that.
no, but you're not covering up the right eyebrow. You're gonna put your hair in front of the eyebrow that's normal. You're not even
Right.
covering up
Oh
that
yeah. Well, I
that
thought.
one eyebrow. Literally, that one eyebrow is looking at me like, for real. It's just
What you say?
that's exactly what I'm telling you. If you're listening to the podcast, you just click on just to see Kim's eyebrow. So anyway, let me stop because all this laughing
Oh, did I
is
burp?
just
Excuse me.
oh jeez. This one's from Levita Roberson. And she said, I love y'all. And I'm so glad I came back to watch more of you two's shows. It has gotten she put like eight O's after so much better than when y'all first started. I can really see the growth. It would bother me so much because I felt like Kym wasn't paying attention. Are you talking about today, ma'am? She was trying to do so many other things. She's filing her nails right now. And it was like she really ain't got time for us. Oh wow. And Sherri called her on it, and that's what real friends do. And she put this all in caps, Levita. Now I love the show. Y'all have found the sweet spot, and you two are funny AF as blank.
Oh,
Levita, thank you. Thank you so much. We have, and Tia Phillips, Kym, she said, you still messing with your eyebrows. Leave them alone. Did I give you a complex? Tia Phillips said, I look forward to this podcast every week after a hard day of work. I'm upset with the lady that made Sherri cry. Obviously, she doesn't understand friendship and she don't see the love between you two. I love you, Kym. Thank you for the stress relief. And then there's
oh.
one lady who came in. This is what, and you can address this, Kym, because we always try to get better. Pamela Scott.
Joshua, stop throwing stuff. Okay, I'm sorry, Joshua. I ain't got no babysitter. Y'all know what's happening.
No, I'll
He in
never
there
get on
throwing
you from.
toys and throwing stuff. Okay, go
Will
ahead.
never get on you for dealing with your son. That because you don't you know people think that you got this manny or nanny. You do everything
No.
yourself, and I so admire the fact that because Kym literally has to do auditions online, and Joshua because Joshua is 9 years old. It's very hard for a 9-year-old to sit on an online and watch the
Mhm.
computer screen the entire time and stay
Yeah.
focused. So if somebody's not there, like a teacher, because all a teacher can say is Joshua, stop crying. Get up, Joshua,
Mhm.
put yourself on camera. That's all they can say. So Kym always has to go in there to redirect him, to re-guide if he has a tantrum, because kids are going to. They're not supposed to be stuck in an office cubicle. And I just admire you for that because it's so hard. You're trying to balance work. You're trying to balance Joshua being a great mom. You're trying to balance keeping your career going in COVID. You're trying to balance being a single mom, bringing in the money because our money has kind of stopped unless we book
Yep.
extra gigs.
So
So
many
you
parents out there, single
and
parents.
parents are going. So I'm talking about you
And
because
well,
so when you get distracted because of Joshua, there's nobody watching Joshua. You hoping he don't set a fire to the house.
yep,
Pyrotechnic be damn.
yep.
So
Wait a minute. You know I pulled out the and showed them where it was for the first time. I said I should have done this a long time ago. The fire extinguisher. I was like, here's one in the laundry room, there's one in the pantry, and there's
that's
one
a good
upstairs.
idea.
Yeah, I said, now, if you accidentally do something foolish, don't run and call mommy. You pull this thing, you spray it out. Get it
You
out.
said, "Don't call me." What did you
But
say?
he got
Let
to
me
call me.
sleep.
No,
If
no, no,
there's a
no.
fire, Josh. Okay.
I want him to put it out as he's yelling mommy. Because by the time he comes to get me, fire's fast.
Why do I feel like for some reason Joshua's going to be like, "This is better than a Nerf ball. Let me get this.
I
Let me get
know.
this canister and just spray it at the
No, you're
dog."
right.
Oh my gosh, you are absolutely an incredible mom, Kym. And I know sometimes you don't feel like it, and sometimes you're so overwhelmed because I can see how tired you are when I FaceTime you. But you're trying so hard, as are so many mothers out here We just give you props because this is the weirdest circumstance. Somebody said God is using COVID to pace you. And I was like, well, what kind of crazy joke is that? He's using COVID to keep me at a certain pace. But I'm not questioning God at all. But kudos to you moms who are out there trying to hold it down, keep your patience.
And daddies.
And dads too. I don't want to leave you out. You're dealing with these little bitty Chrome notebooks that the school is giving you. It's hard to see, hard to type, Wi-Fi. Some people don't even have Wi-Fi, Kym. They're getting in trouble for using... They're getting in trouble for using Wi-Fi. 2 little girls used the Wi-Fi from Starbucks, and they wanted to press charges on the girls' parents. You know, with this online, we just assume everybody's got Wi-Fi, and they don't, or the Wi-Fi is slow. It is so many things we're having to. So give yourself a little grace, everybody. Take a deep breath. Maybe we'll do some meditation on one of our podcasts. Think you're going to fall asleep, though, or you'd have your eyes open the whole time.
Now.
Let me just read this last one from Pamela because I thought it was kind of interesting.
We're not doing meditation on the podcast. They got meditation.
We can't do no meditation.
That ain't what we do. Go ahead.
Pamela Scott said, "Hey, ladies, I really want you guys to succeed. This podcast is in absolute need of all caps format. Currently, she said, currently, it feels as if you both are sitting home talking on the phone." That was kind of the object of what we was trying to make it seem like we was just in each other's homes. But okay, Pamela.
FaceTime.
She said, please consider a formal structure, i.e., 10 minutes on what you did the previous week, because it usually takes about 40 to talk about what we did the previous week. Next, talk about hot topics. Lastly, something that is going on in the news. Thanks for listening. And by the way, Pamela loves the podcast.
Does she though? Sounds like she wants to listen to FM talk radio.
Well, that's the problem, Chris. You know, so many people, and I have talked to people who want to work with us on branding and getting ads, and this is why I was so focused on, do you guys want to see it longer or shorter? Because people were telling me, you got to do 30 minutes. I think our format is a little different from a lot of people because we're such great friends, and it is like we're talking on the phone, and a lot of people enjoy that. Kind of to the detriment of us trying to get bust out with the corporate stuff. So Pamela, and I texted, I answered Pamela back and I said, we'll try. But that's very hard for us to talk for 10 minutes about what went on in our lives. We have so much stuff that goes on, and we're 2 comics and we're 2 mothers. And sometimes we just flow like that. And then when you say, and then go on to hot topics, we did have a bunch of hot topics we're going to talk about today.
Well, in our defense, Sherri, I'm sorry. In our defense,
that's all good.
I have to say that we have gotten much better. I believe we started off that way, but I believe now, like you say, you lead, and we start the beginning. We actually, Pamela, have a email with what we're going to talk about. Sherri has it, or I have it, and we lead and we start with, hey, this is what we're going to talk about today. We'll start with what happened. Then we went into the fires like we did today. So I believe we're getting better at that. But we have to keep what's real to us, because the failure that I have seen in the podcast world and the failure in the talk show world is when you try to change the individual to fit what you think people want. You got to stay true to who you are, and we are friends, and that's what friends do. I think we are getting better with getting information out and having fun at the same time. But we do appreciate your comments, and we'll see you at the top.
What? You weren't distracted at all. I'm so proud of you. That was amazing. Did you see the boss come out, Chris?
That was nice. And I almost spoke up 7 times because this is the one thing that gets me fired up. And because I'm like, hey, where were all you geniuses 6 months ago or whenever?
Mm-hmm.
Where were you guys? Why aren't you putting them onto a formatted radio thing or whatever else? And this isn't picking on the email. But my point is, you guys, is it growing? Do people enjoy it? Yes and yes. Do you enjoy it?
And I think that, I think people have constructive criticism because they do want to see us succeed.
And that's
But
great too.
I think that, this is something that we have never done before, and we're growing, we're evolving, we're growing. The one thing that I love about Kym, when Kym leads, you're very as distracted as you are, Kym, you're very focused on going, okay, we've done that, let's move on. Because I don't do that. I'll just let it free flow. I'm so happy to get your time and attention. I'm like, look, we just gonna go where we go. But you're very, what I do notice about you is you're very much into, okay, that's done, let's move on. You're really good at tasks.
But that's why
we're good together. And I would say, Kym and I are literally giving ourselves a year for this podcast. I don't know if Kym knows that, but we've given ourselves a year to just kind of free flow. Yeah, Kym didn't know nothing about that. That's because I've been trying to have more than a 3-second board meeting with you. I think we're giving ourselves a year to see. Anna Faris on the sitcom Mom. Do you know her, Anna Faris? She's on the sitcom Mom. As
Scary
you're distracted
movie.
Again.
You know who she is.
Scary movie.
Damn it.
Oh my gosh, Kym's hair is coming out like the braid. The braid is coming out of her hair.
That was embarrassing. I saw it hanging, but go ahead what you were saying, because I was like, that don't look right.
This is the very thing Pamela's talking about.
Yeah, Pamela. Okay, Pamela, you're right. Never mind.
What I want to say about as you pull the hair out, okay, take it off the screen. That's the weirdest. I'm gonna post a video when I was videoing you and your hair was on the floor. You didn't know that your hair had come out. This is when we know that the podcast needs to start wrapping up. When Kym starts pulling out strands.
Talk about the lady on Moms. I'm so mad.
Okay, Anna Faris is on a show called Mom. She was in Scary Movie. She was who was that man? She was married to.
Formerly married to Chris Pratt.
She was married to Chris Pratt. Real cute girl. Yeah. She has her own podcast and she's got a lot of followers. And she just did it for herself for a year. Anna Faris just did it for a year. I love her podcast. And she just wanted to talk. And so she's evolved and she has great guests. And that's where we're going. So we thank you guys, the listeners and the viewers who have stuck with us, who are just there and waiting for us to come out every Thursday. We're so thankful for you that you're going on this journey with us as Kym and I learn and grow and do this. Right now we do it because we're really great friends and we love to talk and make you guys laugh.
Are you ending or something? How long have we gone, Chris?
You're not quite at an hour. Do you want to see something? Do you want to see some merchandise in action?
A picture.
Yeah.
You know what?
Yes.
We're not one for giving listeners tons of shine on this show. I know we really don't take much from the audience, right? Cassandra, she's emailed in stuff. She's now she's an associate producer, basically.
Cassandra is our two funny mamas.
Subscribe.
FUNNY. That's Cassandra.
Yeah, that's Cassandra. So we sent her some thank yous, which, by the way, you all can get T-shirts, masks, everything at Two Funny Mamas on the buyjack.com page. Real quick, we've got photos. Cassandra received her merch and sent us some nice pictures. And I told her I was going to crop out her face to be mean, but I lied. We'll show the whole picture.
Oh, no, we love our Cassandra.
Look at that.
Look how she wears her shirt. We never wore our shirt like that because our bellies would be hanging out.
No.
Well, not yours because you lost 27 pounds on Weight Watchers, so yours would.
Solo, right?
That's your Sora.
Look how cute. She looks like a magazine. Look how she took the picture. She's looking up. That's like a great ad. We got to keep her picture. That's a great ad.
Yeah, we got to put that on
Instagram. Yes.
We'll post it on Instagram. And Chris, you got to start like a gallery for our merchandise page for our listeners and fans and viewers to, so we can post their pictures. But I have to say, Cassandra, but this is what you can expect from a Delta who's a double major. This girl, and she creates jingles for podcasts on the side.
Look what?
You better, listeners. I'm telling you, we're gonna post Cassandra's picture. This girl is like full on Naomi Campbell modeling our Two Funny Mamas t-shirt and mask.
Send whatever you got.
Denim.
Yes.
She has a denim hat on and she's so gorgeous and she's showing her midriff. Look, you can tell how old I am. Midriff. She's showing her belly.
Are you 87.
I said midriff.
Baby.
Wow.
She's showing her midriff. The child is showing her midriff.
She's showing her belly, and she's got a jacket over, and it's kind of pulled down on her arms, and then she's got her fingers near her mouth, like, I'm so innocent, but I'm naughty because I'm wearing two funny mamas. She's so freaking cute. And so Cassandra, if you hear the jingle right at the beginning or the end, this girl, her name is Cassandra. She's a double major. She just graduated from Carnegie Mellon. We couldn't be more proud of this little sis, our little niece. And she's Kym Soror. So thank you. You just made me smile, Cassandra. Girl.
Keep them coming. Keep them coming. We love seeing all these. We've shown a bunch of pictures of listeners who are very nice to send those in.
So these are the masks right here.
Look like pen.
It don't look like Cassandra though, and I'm not. I can't do the. And then we got.
You didn't show the red one. Is that orange or red?
Here, let's pull the picture down.
It's red.
Oh, you hid the red one from me because you know I'd have taken that for the Deltas. Really, Sherri?
I don't know why I didn't give you the red, because I especially did it for because it's a 2X, and you don't wear 2X anymore because you've lost. 2X.
Yes, I can.
No, you lost 27 pounds on Weight Watchers.
Yeah, I'd have put that on there.
So if you want to get any merchandise,
buyjack.com/2funnymamas. Thank you again,
buyjack.com. And I would say, could you guys please tell 6 of your friends and family to subscribe and follow Two Funny Mamas, because it's through you that we get more people listening to our podcast. And Pamela, thank you for your constructive criticism. It's not that we're ignoring it. We're giving ourselves, we're evolving.
And whether, since we're encouraging folks that are everybody's so nice and everybody is incredibly supportive, so thank you for that. But go check out the Two Funny Mamas Facebook page. We put clips up there. Big shout out to Aaron that takes care of that. He does a great job.
Aaron Branch, yes.
Yeah, that's right. So shout out to Aaron. And then also, if you haven't yet, whether you listen or not, if you just love these ladies, go to Spotify, go to iTunes, whatever you do, leave a review and then subscribe. It's just pressing a couple buttons for your favorite ladies. Go to Apple, write a review, and subscribe to the audio version. Even if you're YouTube watchers, we would greatly appreciate it.
Oh, nice.
And just to let you know, I wanted to give you an update on the woman. I don't have my paperwork because my desk is a war zone and I'm sleepy. We sent a webcam, a TV monitor, a 32-inch screen TV monitor, and a wireless keyboard to a woman. I sent it Federal Express. I'm just waiting to hear back from her to see if she received it. I just purchased, because people were sending cash donations to you, and we just purchased 35 microphones with the what's that thing called?
Headsets.
The headset microphones. We purchased 35. I had 19 shipped to her a few days ago. She's from the Nathan Hale School in Cleveland. And I have another 19 that I will be Federal Expressing her Wednesday. So that's another 16. So the total was 35. And then there's another teacher. I don't have my paperwork. I'll do it next week. We're sending her a huge gift card, because she says that you don't think about these kids that are doing online schooling. They need inkjet. They need, the ink for their printers. They need paper. They need, money for supplies.
Hold up.
Yeah.
We're not sending no gift card out. We're going to send out what people need. If that's the case, somebody can just go shopping. We ain't sending no weird vet her.
The reason why.
No.
Would you let me finish first?
This is why I got to check. We're not sending out no gift cards. We send out some headsets for the kids so they can focus at home. We send out supplies. We send out the TV monitor and the mouse. We're not sending whoever, Sean, Janiqua, Regina, whoever. We're not sending no gift cards so they can buy something for their man or something.
Okay, first of all, Chris, first of all, you didn't let me finish what I was going to say. I'm taking offense because you are questioning my judgment.
Yeah.
Number one.
You've been married twice, and I questioned that.
Low blow, just because I talked about your eyebrow. Didn't have to go there. I'm really working on my healing. I have a
Sherri.
therapist appointment at 9 o'clock every Friday. It has taken me years to get to healing, of forgiveness,
Okay.
and not being bitter.
All right.
And
All
you
right.
brought me up. You brought me full circle back
Sherri,
to
call
back
it
to.
call it a highbrow. Call it a highbrow for the rest of the show.
Oh, a highbrow. Good one, Chris.
Thank you. I knew you'd appreciate it. Had to throw it out there.
Thank you. I like that. I just wrote it down. I just want to say thank you, Chris. I just want to say, with the lady, she's a teacher, and I have my paperwork, Kym. She's a teacher. She gave me the address to the school. She showed me the pictures, and I do know that teachers have to purchase. They when the kids are even in class, teachers purchase from their own pocket supplies. The reason why I had thought a gift card would be nice, she said Walmart was having a clearance, a sale on school supplies. And
Oh,
now what we can do, if you feel that strongly, is we can purchase the supplies at Walmart and she can go pick them up. You know what I'm saying? Like, for us to
we can
ship.
give her a Walmart card. Make sure.
That's what I was
exactly.
saying. I was going to say that before you cut me
Oh.
off with the no. A Walmart gift card. Now, she can still buy drawers for her man. I don't know, you tripping. But we were trusting that she was a teacher. She gave me the name of her school, the grade she teaches. I've been in contact with her. So I was going to purchase a Walmart
Where is
gift
it so I
card.
can have my friends go over there and check the situation out? Where you got her name?
Yeah, but
And the
that's no.
school?
The school in Cleveland, the Nathan Hale School, was the headsets with the microphones.
Right,
This
right.
is
What about
another.
this lady?
This is This school in Louisiana. It's in Kenner,
Uh-huh.
Louisiana, Jefferson Parish. I don't have my paperwork, but what I'm saying
Okay,
is,
that's fine. I'm gonna have somebody roll by.
we can purchase the supplies and a pair of men's drawers, and she can go pick them up and give her ID.
No, send her the gift card. I believe I just needed information on her. Send her the gift card so she can get the kids. Because you're right. I didn't know it was Louisiana, especially in Louisiana. Them kids need things that like ink and stuff. Now, printers. They need all kind of stuff. You're right. Absolutely send it to her so she can go to some of those families and give them what they need.
Thank you guys for being so generous with your donations.
Yes, you guys.
I mean, you've been wonderful. Nate is helping us set up a site where you can actually go and see. It's a more formalized site to donate, as opposed to just sending Kym Whitley money. Every time you guys send money, Kym gets irritated because she's like, "It's more money coming in. I can't do a Cash App because some of y'all have taken over Kym Whitley's Cash App."
Y'all have taken over my Cash App, so I can't use the Cash App because then I'll be using the money.
Because you'd be a violation. So
it'd be a violation. I'm going to
you.
pay taxes on this, but I want to tell the people they have been, Sherri, beyond generous.
And let me tell you, the $20 that you've been sending goes so far. We appreciate your generosity, and that's what I believe, Kym. We're going to come through this. We're going to come through this on the victorious end. This COVID, this pandemic, all of what we're going through, this racial injustice, because the human kindness has not gone away. I just really believe at the core, you have some very kind people and loving people, that people who have been sending $20, $50, $100, you are going through it, but yet you go, I still want to help. And thank you for trusting Kym and I to know that we're doing the right thing with it. I appreciate it, because you see, she ain't embezzling no money. She still got that crazy looking ass backdrop. So Kym not embezzling nothing. With that dashiki she wearing, that crazy backdrop, she ain't. You can at least look at Kym and go, she's not using my money for nothing bad, because the backdrop, methadone clinic backdrop.
Cartrella Wadbury just sent $100. Some people send 5, 10, 50, 20. When I tell you the donations that have come in, Luis, it just says Luis, $235.
Oh, Luis. Kym would have sent you the naked pictures without you having to send all that money, but thank you.
Right. No, I'm telling you, Yolanda Hall, $150. Just people, Emma Hunter, just people that have been really, I'm talking about from $2 to $10. It is all added up. And I want to say thank you so much.
We appreciate $2. $2 can buy a whole big package of pencils. So whatever you have sent to $ Kym Whitley, KYM.
Wait a minute. Why are you saying it again? We got the money. Why are you saying my name again?
Because if you read the emails, like I do, there's more teachers from schools going, hey, Sherri and Kym, we listen to your podcast, and these are our kids, and this is what we were looking for.
Okay, my bad.
By the time people watch this at Thursday on YouTube, we will have the link to your new stuff set up. We'll drop that in. We can have the new format, and we will continue raising money for funds for the kids.
Okay. Thank you, because I'm telling you, it's so amazing. You sometimes I feel out of touch until I get emails from folks saying I'm a teacher and this is what the kids need. And I go, oh gosh, I never thought that they need paper for the printer. I never.
No, a lot of stuff.
When they pass out paperwork at school, that's because the school does it. But when you're at home and your child needs paper for the printer and ink, and if you have a DeskJet, let me tell you something. When you have one of those little inkjet printers, it eats up ink like crazy. And so if you don't have the necessary stuff, the emails that we're getting, Kym, I'm just like, oh my gosh. So
you didn't say that. So $Kym, Kym, WHITLEY at Cash App. If you don't have Cash App, is there another? A lot of people don't even know.
We're gonna have the link. Where people can
we're gonna have like, I think we're making it way more difficult, Kym, and you're gonna be frustrated. And
why do I feel like you turned into Star Jones or something right there? I felt some kind of like control situation now.
I just want to say I don't know why, but we're winding down. There's a really important relationship topic I want to talk to you next week on our podcast about.
Yes.
Somebody from my past that I was crazy in love with contacted me on Facebook. And this is a person who keeps disappearing from my life. Contact me on Facebook, not Facebook, FaceTime. And I haven't heard from him since. And I want to talk about that. You gave me some really great advice that completely changed my perspective about men. And next week, we are going to talk about that from a book that I'm good. It was, I have to give you roses. And we are also going to have a special guest. You did really good today with this podcast. I'm giving you props, Miss Distraction. You did, and your dimples are freaking on fire. Okay, stop filing your nails. Now I'm not going to compliment you no more. We're going to have a special guest with us, and I'm very excited. Now, fans, see if you can guess who our special guest is going to be next week. You want to do the impression?
Sherri, you go ahead. You go ahead and do it, Sherri.
I always love you because I want two hearts. Two hearts is always coming your way. And when I cry and I choke, I try to walk away and I stumble. Though I try to hide it, it's clear. My world crumbles when you are not near.
Janet Jackson!
Janet Jackson has been smoking. Janet Jackson. That was.
Hey, way to drop a subtle tease.
I know, but we're actually going to be able to interview Macy Gray.
I love.
Are you excited?
I am, and we're going to.
This will be like our first.
We got a bunch
because
of
people ask to come on our podcast all the time, Kym. They do, and we're trying to get it together. And I know a lot of you guys, you've been asking for different guests. But the fact that Macy Gray is going to be interviewed by two funny mamas, I'm excited.
And you know who else? You know who else we got coming up?
Janika Jenkins. Tell us who. I'm not going to interrupt you.
We are interviewing the mayor of San Francisco about this election. We are interviewing the super nanny.
Joe Frost.
Yeah, we just got people coming in, and that's
on this show.
On this
show. We're going to interview the mayor.
We forgot to tell you, Chris. Chris said on this show.
Yeah, we did. We forgot to tell Chris about all these guests. I forgot to tell you Macy Gray, and we forgot to tell you Joe Frost, the super nanny, is coming on, and we forgot to tell you the mayor of San Francisco.
Are you, Sherri? Did you get that thing settled? Are you guys going to be going on? We won't say what, but are you going to go on that talk show that I was working out?
Yeah.
Don't
yes,
say who.
we
Don't
will
say
be
who.
going on Drew
Yeah.
Barrymore's talk
Come
show.
on.
He just said, "Don't say it." What's wrong with you?
I didn't hear. Oh, sorry.
He said it 3 times.
I didn't hear him.
That's
I thought he
okay.
said, "Did you get that thing taken care of?" And I said,
And he
"Yeah."
said, "Don't say it, the name, but did you?" And then he said again, "Don't say it." And then you
Oh.
opened your mouth. Then he said, "Don't say." I said, "Damn."
Oh my gosh, I'm
You gotta
so
go to
sorry.
sleep.
We're not going on. No, we're not going on Drew Barrymore. She don't want us on that day.
I don't know what Chris wants to do with that now, but we are.
It'll stay.
We have been on Kelly Clarkson this week, so we didn't.
Oh, we were? Okay, we were on Kelly Clarkson.
Tomorrow.
So
it's not today. What? Forget it.
So it's a few things going on. We're gonna have some special guests on. We'll have some celebrity guests. That's like kind of the evolution where we're going, because I know you guys want to hear other opinions. So the first one we're going to start with is Macy Gray, and we're very excited. So we got to get our questions together and be really professional.
She's from Ohio, Cleveland.
I think you two should just do impressions of her to her the entire interview.
Macy not gonna be looking at me like I'm crazy.
Right. Oh, you know what? I want to make sure
she's
everybody
from Cleveland.
Uh-huh.
Oh wow. Okay.
A lot of people from Cleveland. You don't know, we're very, very thick in famous talent.
Are you all loud and distracted?
Yes, everyone is. But I want to tell everyone I have a movie coming out for Halloween on Netflix. And I'm so mad all the talk shows, I forgot. I did the movie last year in Boston.
Is that the one with Adam Sandler?
Yes.
Oh, damn, Kym. Wow.
Why did Chris laugh?
Because I thought you were setting it up to make like a big reveal, and Sherri just jumped right to it.
I'm just really batting 0 for 10.
Nate marked the thing with Drew Barrymore, and I was like, nah, we're going to leave it. Let's just...
Because something's wrong with her. But
I love it.
On Netflix, coming out, Hubie Halloween. Look for it. It's going to come out.
Called?
Hubie, Hubie, Hubie Halloween with Adam Sandler. I want to go back and reshoot
Congratulations.
it.
Who else is in that? It's not just you and Sandler. There's a lot of people in that.
Kevin, what's our
Kevin Hart?
Our boy? No.
Kevin James.
Kevin James.
Oh, Kevin James.
Lavelle Crawford, I play his wife.
That's the movie you were doing a couple years ago, last year.
You said a couple years ago.
No, it was last year because you had to kiss. Didn't you have to kiss Lavelle Crawford?
No, we didn't kiss. I was his wife.
We were doing the Tom Joyner Morning Show, and you were coming in. There were some days you were missing.
No, I had to kiss Faison, but we can't talk about it. Remember, he's sensitive about it. Long time ago on a TV show, and we won't talk about that. That was Faison.
Here's the cast, since Kym's being modest. Kevin James, Julie Bowen from Modern Family, Rob Schneider, Maya Rudolph, Steve Buscemi, Shaq, Kenan Thompson, when Tim Meadows and Ray Liotta are 8 pages down, George Wallace, Colin Quinn, Michael Chiklis, Blake Clark, who's a Sandler regular, Lavelle Crawford, shout out St. Louis. And you are in there, and I didn't even name everybody. This is incredible.
Wow, Kym, that's very cool. Hubie Halloween on Netflix. It will be streaming when?
Probably close to Halloween.
Oh, we got to have a watch party outside, social distance style.
Yeah,
like I was going to rent a theater screen. Maybe that's what we'll do. We'll do Hubie Halloween.
Okay, we'll do it for Hubie Halloween. That'll be great.
Because that'll be right before I have to move from this house into another house. I got to move on October 31st. So, yeah, we're going to have or maybe we can have one we'll just do a social distance. Oh, it's going to be so much fun. I'm going to plan it.
I do actually have a trailer, so I can see if we can send it over to Chris and see. I put the trailer on my Instagram, so if you're interested, you can go over to.
So we'll see if we can get the trailer over to Chris so he can play it, and maybe every other week we'll do the business shout out because we do have some businesses that we have to shout out. We just didn't send it to my wig.
October 7th.
October 7th. Okay, cool. So that's coming up. That'll be here before we know it. You know what? Yeah. This is a great end to the podcast. This has been a lot of fun. My deodorant has completely worn off, so I really need to get off. It's really, I almost said something really nasty. We'll talk about that next week. So this has been great. You're leading. Go.
Yeah, so I want to thank everyone for listening and watching Two Funny Mamas. Please make sure you go to buyjack / Two Funny Mamas and get your
Buyjack.com.
buyjack.com / Two Funny Mamas and get your Two Funny Mamas merchandise. We just want to thank you. Please go on to Spotify, iTunes if you're watching on YouTube, but go to the listening podcasts and platforms and hit and please subscribe and put a review for us. That's most important. So thank you so much. Be safe out there.
Do you enjoy doing this podcast?
Why don't seem like it? Why do you end it and then we start talking again?
Because I really want to know if you enjoy doing it.
Why you didn't ask that 15 minutes ago while we were in it? I just ended the show.
I didn't think of it 15 minutes ago because you were screaming at me about these daggone gift cards. And it just came to me when you was, because I was staring at your eyebrow that was lifted up in the air. And it just made me think.
Chris called it an eyebrow. But why would you ask when we're ending? Now, y'all comment on that. Comment on Sherri. How about that? I'm trying to end the podcast, and she's going to start with some crazy question. Why don't she let me end the podcast? Chris cuts
it's a
the
yes
wire.
or no. Like, I love doing this. My
Nate
wig.
just fell out of his chair. Nate is 6'5" and just fell out of his chair.
My wig is just going crazy.
But and you're pulling your wig, and I'm distracted.
I got a 3
Because it's coming on. And it's, ooh, and I stinky. Because it's
And Nate
just.
gotta go. Nate can't take it no more. Can you take the wig pins out of your breasts before they puncture them? You don't need them anymore.
I know.
Take those out before you forget. I want to thank everyone. I enjoy this podcast. We'll talk about them when we're off the air. But I appreciate everyone listening and watching. Sherri, don't you say a word. Thank you, Chris. Thank you, Nate. Thank you, everyone, for joining us.
You sound like 60 minutes. That's not the way you're supposed to end it. Just a little bit warm
Bye,
and fuzzy.
y'all. Is that what you want me to say?
No.
Then
Like,
you end it, Sherri. The people are tired of listening to us. End the podcast.
no, you end it. You're leading.
No, I did it. I ended it 3 times. Go on and say bye.
No, because you lead and I'm not doing nothing.
I did my job.
Well, then we still on the air, so you didn't do it good. So do it.
Chris, just cut the wire. I'm not saying nothing else.
Do you guys think we're doing okay?
She leaves.
Thanks for watching Two Funny
Is
Mamas.
this how we're gonna
Tune
leave
in
now?
next week. Shout out to Sherri. Shout out to Kym. Thanks, everybody.